Hey, shalom, shalom, all praises, honor, glory goes to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak Wadash. Double honor to the apostle, elder bishop, the great millstone, peace and blessings to you fellow brothers out there pushing out this word in truth and in sincerity. Shirah Chanak, coming back with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak Wadash. And, I'm going to name this video, title came to me. This is like an impromptu. When he's about to fill his belly. Okay, took it out of the book of Job. And we're going to get that. Lord's will, we're going to open up with that. But basically, I was watching a video on BitChute. I forget exactly what it was called, but, I might, I'll probably try to throw it in the description box. I was watching the elder Yashawamba's video, and he put it in the description box, so I went and checked it out. And just basically going into this top-down control of these digital currencies is getting ready to take place. Now, I've done a couple of videos on the CBDCs. This is not something out of the ordinary to us. We've been speaking about these things for years. The apostles and elders, they've been going into, digital, this digital society is getting ready to take place for, prior to YouTube. Because these things are really open sea theories. They've been out in the open. They pretty much told you what they're getting ready to do. And now we're at the point in which it's being implemented. You see what I'm saying? And they're going to use more crisis. They're going to use more enchantments. But basically, the documentary is just going into, how these CBDCs, these central bank digital currencies or central bank digital currencies, how they're pretty much going to control all movement. They're programmable money. They're going to do away with fiat currency. Okay, you're going to have to get on with their system. Okay, it's going to be tied into climate change and carbon emissions. You're going to be limited. MasterCard already did. They already have a pilot program where your credit card will shut off if they detect that you're spending too much. And raising your carbon emission. But this is all the spiritual. See, Esau, he was going into the documentary. It's like an hour, maybe an hour 30, hour 20. I mean, they was going in. They have a carnal understanding of these things, and they always talk about they're trying to build a system. Who's they? Name some names. Okay, we naming names, man. Okay, Esau, Edom. Okay, the so-called white man, the elites, the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, the DuPonts, these guys that are in the, these bankers, these banksters. Okay, the Khazarian mafia. Okay, the Ish mafia. Okay, the ones that control the world. The world, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Job 9:24. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. Okay, if not, where and who is he? So who's doing these things? Who's setting up this system? There's only one man on the earth doing this, okay? Esau, Edom. Now, you do have certain nations that are in lead, okay? Of course, we understand that. But the main guy that's in power that's doing this is Amalek, okay? The small hats, the people that you can't speak out against, right? But we're here to speak out against you, to tell you that the system is not going to work. We're not going to say. At the end of the video, they asked, I forget the lady's first name, but I know it's Fitzgerald. Well, she be going in, releasing a lot of documents going into the elites and their plans. Which, like I said, they don't name names. Who are these guys? Who are they? Right? Who's they that's doing this? Why can't you pinpoint and come against these people? Okay, of course they have. Different people, lesser luminaries, okay, that do their bidding, okay, the goyim that do their bidding, okay. But they said, do you think that this plan is going to work? Because so far so good, it's working. Okay, they getting ready to take everybody off cash, put everybody on these CBDCs, which is nothing other than another precursor to them putting that subdermal device under your skin. Okay, and everything's going to be tied to buying and selling. That's what's going to make, this man think he's God. Okay, which he already believes he's God. Okay, but let me go into this script. Let me just go into some scriptures. Lord's will is not too long. Okay, and I'm gonna go into Job 20. We'll start in Job 20 because the spiritual understanding. Like I said, they asked the lady at the end of the show, do you think that they're going to succeed? And she said, no, I don't think they're going to succeed. And then, she gave her reasoning behind it. But see, we know it's not going to succeed, okay? When he's about to fill his belly. And that's when I was watching it. I mean, that scripture was hitting my head so much. I'm like, damn, I'm literally forced. I gotta do something. Because Esau is literally at the point where he's getting ready to have full control, okay, through this digital system, okay, through these CBDCs. But ultimately, he's going to place that technology inside your body. It's going to be, he's going to be able to control your biometrics. He's going to be able to control buying and selling. You're not going to be able to take this off of you, right? You're not going to be able to, leave the grid. Okay, turn your cell phone off, throw your cell phone in the river. You're not going to be able to do that. It's going to be inside you. So enough talking. This is Job 20 and 18. No, let me start up. Let me just start up and I'm going to read down. Job 20 and 4. Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth? This is from the beginning. You should know this, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment. And the people that are in rulership, they are considered the wicked. They are considered the hypocrite. Because how did they get this place? How did they get the power? How did they get their power? And how do they sustain, their power? How did they maintain their power? Better word. How did they maintain their power? Through deceit, through murder, through left-handed practices, witchcraft, putting people to death, changing the laws, enchantments, witchcraft. But the scriptures say, since man was placed upon the earth, the triumphing of the wicked is short. So yeah, the wicked, they have their little time to rule, but also in Job the 14th chapter says that he has a bounds that he cannot pass. And see, we're at that point. We're at the point to where he's not going to be able to fully implement his heart's desire. When he's about to fill his belly, when he's about to eat this meal, when he's getting ready to, when he has that great chipping going on, when he crashes all these world economies, when he, pushes the famine, takes down the supply chains. Let me continue. That the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment. Yeah, you should know this. So she was right, but she thought she has. I think that they're going to be taken down, and what their conclusion of the people in the documentary was, we need to use cash, and we need to build communities in which we can trade and barter with each other. That's not gonna work, man. They got this place lock, stock, and barrel. It was given into their hands. That's what you eat, and they were all Edomites. Some could have been some of these people could be Israelite foreigners, but they don't have the spiritual understanding behind these things. See, we have the spiritual understanding, knowing that the Most High is going to destroy this plan. It was already set up from the beginning for this plan to be destroyed. Though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his head reached unto the clouds, he was physically able to go into the upper atmosphere, space, if you will, and his power is immense. You can't even take him down. People can't even pinpoint where his power is coming from. He has this intricate system, a puppet set up. You can't pinpoint. You can't bring this man down. He has governments in his hand. All right, he's the king. Esau, Edom, Amalek. The heads of Amalek. Mount Seir, and it's a global. It's a few men, and it's like the pyramid, right? You got the pyramid, basically the triangle, right? And from the bottom, the base up, it gets smaller to where you get to the peak. That's who's doing all the wickedness. And then They even show you, they got the all-seeing eye if you got a dollar bill, right? They got the pyramid with the all-seeing eye, the so-called illuminated ones. They letting you know they're the ones that are manipulating everything. Okay, they're the ones that pay off governments. They're the ones that got these different leaders in their pockets. They send out their cronies. A lot of these people are tied into their family that are doing the bidding, okay, of the elite, that are pushing this system. They don't create the technology. They fund and own the technology. Okay, so they own the technology. They own the CBDC. They own all the digital currency technologies, and you know what I mean. They own all the gas companies somehow, some way. Okay, you got for example, BlackRock, Vanguard, State Street. Okay, just to name a few. Okay, and then they got the subsidiaries and their mother company, different corporations, L corps, S corps. It's all BS, right? This is all these different terminologies that the average person really don't. They don't understand. All they know is, okay, I got $1 or I got a credit card. This costs $5. I got $10 in my account. I swipe it. Okay, I get it. Okay, a job. Okay, this job gonna pay me $23.50 an hour. I go there. There's a Netflix, a subscription. Put my password in. That's all they know. They don't know all the intricacies and all the terminologies, and they don't know the technology behind it, who funded it. All that's all kept in secret, but it's coming out. Okay, even then, these people, the majority of the people are going to be taken by surprise, and then even those who know that this system is coming, there's nothing that you can do. Okay, there's absolutely nothing that you can do, because this is the Most High that's doing this. Okay, for the very moment of this man getting ready to be destroyed, this is when he's about to fill his belly. Okay, and we're going to continue to read. So he's his excellency is above all nations. He has the technology of the nuclear missile. He dropped bombs on Japan. He has all these dark technologies. All right, he funded the internet. He created the internet, if you will. He got CERN. He got all type of enchantment. He got the football. Okay, he gave you basketball. Okay, yet he shall perish forever like his own dung. Yeah, the people that started with Esau, Edom, the elite, they're going to perish forever. Okay, Esau, all of them, ultimately, all of them, Obadiah goes into that. They're all going to be destroyed. Okay, but hey, this man that's in these top positions now, living deliciously. Okay, he's going. Let me actually bring out James. Comes to mind, James the 5th chapter. This is James 5:1. Go to now, ye rich men. This is talking about the elite, the ones that own, hundreds of trillions of dollars. Okay, they probably don't. You can't even put a actual number on their wealth. They own whole nations, and they believe in their heart that they own you. And to some degree, they do own us. We are slaves unto this system. But that's the way that the Most High set it up for this particular time. But as we read in Job, okay, the joy of the hypocrite is yet for a moment. Okay, though he's in his large position, though he has all these resources. Let's continue to read. Go to now, ye rich men, weep and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you. See, so nobody's actually coming up against these people. Okay, the elite, the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, just to name a few, the DuPonts, the Gettys, these elite banking families, some names that we probably don't even know, that they switch their name, but we know the wickedness in high places, as it says in Ephesians the 6th chapter. We don't need to know each particular individual. We just know there's a group of people, okay, that the kings, okay, the ones that control everything, that deal with witchcraft, that deal with magic, that funded all the wars. There's a saying: all wars are bankers' wars. World War I, World War II, and inevitably World War III. But it's gonna all go sour. It's gonna go south. They actually don't have control over the narrative. Okay, and we're the only ones telling them. You should be weeping and crying and being in a sorrowful state, because you're getting ready to lose all your riches. Okay, you stole all the riches of the earth, all the paintings, all the frescoes, all the different goodly things of our temple. Okay, you stole all the artifacts, the gold and the silver, the precious gems. All right, Let's continue. It says, your riches are corrupted and your garments are moth-eaten because you've gotten riches by wickedness. Okay? And now you doing a complete total control grab of all power. You about to literally try to seize all power. You about trying to usurp authority over all nations through this digital system. Okay, China's on the system that you fund in China. You really control Esau, the elite. They really control China. They control all these different nations, but it's all going to backfire. All right, that's not one thing that they're taking into really consideration. They hear us, okay, but hey, just like Pharaoh heard Moses, right? Pharaoh heard Moses, but did he ultimately give in to Moses' wishes or the Most High's wish? No, the Most High hardened his heart. Okay, ultimately because the Lord, he wanted to destroy Pharaoh. So that's essentially what's going on at this very moment. They hear what we're saying. The Most High plagues them with dreams. The Most High plagues them with visions. They have their priests that go into the scriptures. They say, yeah, it's true. They tap into the spiritual world and conjure with spirits, and they're being told they're going to be destroyed. Just like the writing on the wall in Babylon. Hey, your number is you've been found wanting, essentially. Okay, pretty much your days. This is your last moment. So they know it's their last moment. That's why Revelation 12:12. He knoweth he has but a short time. So from 2020, which this plan has been in the making for, and we're gonna go in because it tells you that. It tells you in Job. But let me continue. We're gonna go back, Lord's will. Okay, your riches are corrupted, and your garments are moth-eaten. Your gold and silver is cankered, and it's not actual cankered. Okay, spiritually cankered. Okay, and the rust of them shall be a witness against you, because how did you get it? Right? Did you get it by benevolent reasons? You were just so smart. You bet on the right, stock. You opened this great company that, you did it by demonic means, man. Hitmen, okay, paying people off, okay, sacrificing to Satan. Okay, well, when Yahweh Shai was fasting, Satan said, hey, look, this kingdom is mine. Just bow down. I'll give it to you. All these kingdoms that you see, I'll bow down to me and I'll give it to you. So who really runs this kingdom? Satan. Right? And Satan is manipulating and controlling the elite. So that's why they can't move. They can't move unless Satan said move. So the Lord is really moving this thing, okay, the way that he wants it. Okay, and we have the understanding that everything is being controlled by the Heavenly Father. We're on the Heavenly Father's time. They can't make a move unless the Most High, he writes off on it, essentially, through his left hand man, Satan. Okay, hey, he controls the spirits on both sides, as well as he's controlling the prophets on the other side. Okay, coming against, chanting down Babylon the Great, chanting down these wicked elites, telling them what's getting ready to go down. Okay, you have Esau that's, hey, they doing a lot of the work for us. They breaking it down, going in documents. The scriptures say that was going to happen. Their tongue was going to fall upon themselves. It was going to be a divided kingdom, right? Egyptian against Egyptian. As they set up this, Esau's mad, man. Them Europeans out there, they're mad. Them Dutch farmers, they're mad. Them Canadians, they're mad because they can actually see their rights being stripped away from them. You Jakes, you don't know what the hell is going on. You too busy trying to get a Birkin bag. You too busy trying to get a rap deal. Okay? You too busy just working. Okay? Being a slave. You don't even see a total collapse is coming your way. It's actually we're already going through it. All right? And these Edomites, they see it, man. They're like, we got to do something. Okay? Some are coming, are talking about more of a revolution. More of they're talking of violence, and others are saying, no, we can't do that. We got to do it the right way, but it's going, 2nd Ezra 15th chapter. Okay. They're not going to regard the kings nor the princes. It's going to be a complete collapse of society. And that's what the wicked elite want when they think, okay, we're going to be able to come in with more control out of chaos. We're going to bring control, this and that and this, but that's when you're going to be destroyed. Okay, it says, and the rest of them shall be a witness against you, and shall eat your flesh as it were fire. Ye have heaped treasures together for the last days. Behold, the hire, and that's what it's a complete. Here it is. They get ready to do away with all cash. Before they did away with the barter system. They did away with the gold and silver. Okay, people knew for thousands of years that gold and silver was money. Now, people just look at gold and silver as just like, oh, that's a nice necklace. Oh, that's it's a gold watch. It doesn't really have any value to outside. Okay, maybe you could trade it in, but I don't look at it as actual exchange of currency. I don't look at it as a currency. Okay, as a what do they call it? A hold of wealth. Okay, in not so many words, it's actually wealth. This is actually money. People knew about that. This is all new. This whole paper money, that's all new. Credit card, that's all new. Debit, that's all new. Now they saying, hey, look, we're gonna do away with all that. Meanwhile, they're actually taking all the resources. So you ain't gonna have shit. You ain't gonna have a property, because how are you gonna be able to pay your property tax? You gonna have to pay it through a digital system. Okay, so if you don't get on with this system, they ain't gonna accept cash money. They don't even accept gold. You can't go to the Fed. You can't go to the U.S. Treasury. You can't go to the state. Your state government where you pay your state taxes or your federal taxes. Hey, look, here's some silver. Here's 50 shekels. Okay, here's 30 ounces of silver. Well, they ain't taking that. You got to convert that money into Federal Reserve notes. Okay, a lot of times you got to put that money in the bank and do a digital transfer. So we're already really in a digital society. Now they're just going to make it mandatory, and that's going to be pretty much the precursor. The next step, they ain't stopping. Okay, they're gonna crash it. They're gonna offer you first. They're gonna have these currencies side by side. Okay, just like China, just like Jamaica. Right now, they already got their pilot program. It's launched. They're already dealing with it right now as we speak. Okay, the Jamdex, the Sand Dollar. Look it up. You go to CBDCtracker.org. Okay, and you can just type it into Google. It's right there. Okay, we're in an age of information. Okay, the U.S. Fed, the government, they already did the pilot program, I believe, within the next couple of days, if not already it happened. They're gonna go through the pilot program. But that's just one step closer to what? Them saying, hey, your cell phone could be stolen. We don't know what's going on. Hey, look, now you need to this is the only way. We need to put this inside you. We need to put it inside your body. Okay? Behold, the hire of the laborers who have reaped down your fields, which is of you kept back by fraud, crieth, and the cries of them which have reaped are entering to the ears of the Lord of Sabaoth, the Lord of hosts. Okay, the Lord of armies. So people are crying out, starting with the Israelites. The Most High is hearing our cry, because this system that they're setting up, and that's why these Edomites, they get ready to go to war with the government, because this is complete control. They can literally turn your money off if they want to, just like they do it out in China. Okay, it's going to be attached to a digital, what was it called? Social system. You said something on Facebook, they're going to cut your shit off. Okay, or you ate too much meat this month. Okay, your credit's gonna turn off, and then you're not gonna be able to run from the system. They're gonna want it inside of you, so you're not gonna be able to pull it out. Now they can control within your body. They got the thought crimes. You think it's something wrong. They gonna come send a drone to your ass. Okay, they got the kill drones out here in San Francisco that they soon won't pass. So we're turning into that draconian dystopian world that Esau Edom wants through control through a digital currency, the mark, okay, through Skynet, if you will. They show you in all the movies. This is just nothing but predictive programming, right? another form. This is another form of a cute way of saying witchcraft. That's all it is. Just a cute way. Predictive program is just another. It's just a cute way of saying witchcraft, enchantments. Ye have lived in pleasure on the earth. Yeah, instead of them just getting wives, having children, and enjoying the fatness of the earth, right? They doing something totally diabolical. They don't even want that no more, man. Okay, they already experienced that. They want complete control. Ye have lived in pleasure on the earth. Ye have been wanton. Ye have nourished your hearts as in a day of slaughter. Ye have condemned and killed the just, the Israelites, and he does not resist you. Yeah, you done nothing but destroy. And you're going to try to come and really do away with us this time. Because we're the ones really speaking out against your plan. Okay, the spiritual understanding, the spiritual meaning behind all these things. Because Esau, yeah, he'll break certain things down, he'll say certain things, but he's not able to attach it to the Bible. Okay, he's not able to attach it to good versus evil. Okay, he's not being able to attach it to a particular people in the earth that will have rulership that the Most High will destroy right before they get ready to set their plan up. Okay, that's what we're here for. Okay, we're here to give you the spiritual understanding of why these things are. Okay, and by the way, these things were written aforetime. Okay, like it says in Romans 15:4, these things written aforetime were written for our learning. So the Most High, he already declared the end from the beginning. Isaiah the 46th chapter. He already said this is what's going to happen. John the Revelator saw this 2,000 years ago. The Most High, showed him a new vision. Okay, he showed him and told him to write these things down in a book. Okay, Revelation. And at the end, there will be certain men on the earth, namely the 144,000, that will be able to sing this new song. Okay, and part of that is the wicked falling, the wicked not being able to prosper, okay, in their final plan, because they're still in their plan. They're still trying to see how can they get this done. They're still on the they're still trying to pretty much finish this plan. Okay, they're not able to rest yet. They're not able to sit down. The meal is not done yet. It's almost done. The meal is almost done, but it's not quite finished. It's, a couple, hey, how long, you ask your mom, your dad, or your woman, hey, how much more longer? Give me 10 minutes, give me 15 minutes. So they impatient. Speed it up, turn it up. Let's just do it. Just bring out the plate. Right? It's not even fully finished yet. Okay? When he's getting ready, when it's nice and ready and he puts it on his table and he's about to dig in, that's when the Most High is going to destroy him. So this is really the end of Esau. Okay, they talk about what this system entails and how much is if they accomplish this is it for humanity. He ain't going to accomplish this. Okay, he's getting ready to be destroyed. Yahweh Shai, and that's one thing they don't speak about. They don't speak about eternal being coming back. They don't speak about the Bible. They don't speak about the Lord. They say Jesus. They don't even bring up Jesus. They say we need to band together. These people are zombies out here, man. And all these people you talking about banding together, they already took the jump shot. Okay, a few lone wolves speaking out against these things, man, they ain't gonna solve nothing because you don't have the spiritual understanding, and ultimately the Most High ain't dealing with you Edomites. Okay, this is he opened some of you Edomites' minds, okay, to come up against the elites. All right, but he's not dealing with you on a spiritual understanding. Okay, you're there to bring certain things out for us to come in and break it down the right way. Okay, be patient therefore, brethren, unto the coming of the Lord, right? Because he's setting up this system of top-down control, this wicked demonic system. Okay, climate lockdowns, scamdemics every couple of months. You got to put on this, you got to put on that. You got to have permission to go outside your house. You got to have permission to go into the next district. Okay, but the scriptures say for us to be patient. We not fighting against this system in a sense of we're gonna come against the government with arms and say no, you need to stop doing this. It's not right. We're not gonna be out there marching and talk about give us our freedoms back. We're not gonna take this pass, and we're fighting in a sense that we're speaking out against it, And then when it's fully implemented, when we're not able to speak no more, when he rolls this thing out, we're gonna fight against it in a sense that we ain't gonna give into his temptation. That's gonna be the fight, because he's not gonna actually grab you and strap you down and put a device inside you. You're gonna willingly take it, whether under coercion, threats, or whatever it may be. Distress, fear, right? But you're gonna willingly take it, just like you took that jump shot. Nobody put a gun to your head when you took that. Okay, you willingly took it because you were scared, you were coerced, you were threatened. Okay, now they released released all the mandates, which that was just the groundwork to set in the new infrastructure of this beast system getting ready to come out. That's going to have this digital currency, and then ultimately it's going to go inside your skin. But for us, the believers, okay, the hopeful elect, we're to be patient, because when he comes in with a digital currency, we're going to use digital currency. We ain't got no choice to use a digital currency. But see, where we draw the line at, okay, is when he offers that technology to be put inside your skin. That's the mark of the what, the Karak. When he tells you need to put it inside your body now. We gonna have the digital currency on our cell phones. Okay? We gonna have the QR codes. That's not the mark of the what. The mark of the what is when it goes inside your body. That's the mark. Because the technology is already here. But if you put that technology inside your body, whether because you're starving, okay, whether you're being peer pressured, whether he said you can't work no more, okay, whatever it may be, if you do that, you gave into his temptation, because he didn't force you to do it. Now it says that he basically calls that all that don't worship the beast, okay, to die. But hey, that's when the Most High is going to come in and step in for his elect, and not allow his elect to be to perish. That's where the faith comes in. Be patient, therefore, brethren, until the coming of the Lord, because Yahweh Shai, who is the true Lord, Yah mean he, Yahweh Shai mean deliver or save. Okay, he delivers. He's coming to deliver his people. He's going to deliver us from this system. Okay, and then simultaneously missiles are going to be shot off. The Lord's orchestrating this last war, okay, to pretty much wipe out Esau, Edom. The elite's going to run. That's a good thing. Go run and hide. Tuck your tail. The plan didn't work. Okay, you work hard at it, but hey, it wasn't meant for you to have the earth, the rulership of the earth forever. Okay, behold, the husbandman waited for the precious fruit of the earth, and hath long patience for it, until he receive the early and latter rain. Be ye also patient, establish your heart, for the coming of the Lord draweth nigh. So we have to be patient through, what the Heavenly Father is getting ready to take us through. But He's giving us this time period, this grace period, to establish our minds, to establish our hearts, okay, to get our heart transformed, okay, daily, and for the Lord, for the coming of Yahweh Shemal Shai, the coming of the Lord. Okay, which this is a day of darkness and not light. So what should we be speaking about? Especially this one of the greatest last prophecies before the destruction and before the return, before the kingdom of heaven is established. We should be talking about this, and we're able to tie this things that are happening now with the things that were written in ancient times. Okay, the things that are happening now. There will be. John the Revelator basically said there will be a system of control. He will stop you from buying and selling. At least you have this particular thing. Okay, and it's not Christianity, because if that's the case, we all took it. Okay, if Christianity is the mark, then that means we all took it. But that doesn't solve the problem of the scripture saying that if you didn't have it, you couldn't buy or sell. So what's the breakdown to the buying and selling? But what we do see is a system being set up, and a lot of Edomites are saying this is pretty much what it is, the MOTB. Okay, they even see it. So what does that say? That means you guys sold out, man. You sold out for that little bag, or you just can't see it. Okay, but I believe I believe a lot of you guys that are pushing that. Well, all of you have the 501c3. Okay, but let me continue. Let me like I said, we're seeing the system being set up right before our eyes, and this CBDC is like, so that's when it's digital. Now it's like, okay, cool, we in there. So we don't know how long, we gonna be in a digital society before they start actually, coercing people and pressuring people to put this technology in under their skin through these subdermal devices, which you already have. Certain people actually have these payment chips inside their bodies. Okay, Elon Musk, he's doing this technology, to put inside your brain so you can walk and you can see. So they're using these false miracles. I'm back in Job 20, verse 6 again. Though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his head reach unto the clouds, yet he shall perish forever like his own dung. They which have seen him shall say, where is he? He shall fly away as a dream, and shall not be found. Yea, he shall be chased away as a vision of the night. The eye also which saw him shall see him no more, neither shall his place any more behold him. His children shall seek to please the poor, and his hands shall restore their good. Yeah, your hands are going to restore all the goods that you stolen from the earth, man. You stolen from the children of Israel. You took everything from. We don't have nothing. We literally born in this world. All you jakes, you wasn't born with nothing. Maybe your dad or your mom had a little bit of money. That's about a couple. Not in the millions. Very few of us can say, okay, I grew up in a family worth 80 million, 100 million, 250 million. 2 billion. You can't. 99.99% of you jakes can't say that. You grew up broke. You grew up in the hood. You grew up broke. Some grew up in more middle class. Your parents, your dad might have made 150,000, 200,000 a year. Your mom made 70,000, 150,000. Okay, but you were middle class. Okay, you lived a little bit better. But it ain't your money. Maybe you was able to go to school, go to college. Get ahead in life. Your dad bought you, a BMW or something. So you was you had a little head start, okay? But you still got to go in the rat race. You still coming out of college 120,000 in debt, okay? Because you wanted to be a lawyer. You might be, okay, I'm a black lawyer, I'm a Latin lawyer, okay? But you tie into this now. You paper chasing now. Okay, you paper chasing. Okay, your wife still would divorce your ass. Okay, you still got divorced. Okay, your kids, your son still turned out to be a sodomite. Your daughter still on OnlyFans. She turned out to be on OnlyFans or a streetwalker. Okay, so how big of a head start did you really have? Or you might have played football, blew out your knee. Okay, now you got a knee replacement and it's messing you up. You got all type of ailments. So what benefit did you really have? Okay? Esau, these elites, they grew up, that wealth is getting passed down. The wealth that your parents have, they ain't getting passed down. Your parents don't have 30 million, and then that 30 million, it compounds once you get it. You take over the family business, and then you grow to 100 million, and you pass it down to your son, and he grows to 500 million. It ain't happening like that. Okay? The wicked elite, they own this world. You jakes, you be lucky, okay, one of your parents die, your grandparents die, and you get an inheritance. Okay, $100,000. You gonna blow that. You gonna get a car. You gonna drop down 30,000 on a house. Okay, and you gonna get your car. You gonna get a little bit of clothes. Okay, you gonna flash a little money on Facebook, on Instagram, and then I actually seen this. A year later, you broke as shit. You asking people for money. A year later, you just had 100,000. You got from maybe your parent, one of your parents died. I see it all the time. Okay, let's continue. So you jakes, you're in a slave position. You ain't making it. And then you see, well, what about these celebrities? Their children, does that get passed down, and that wealth just super compounds and triples and quadruples? Come on, man. No, it don't happen like that. Their child is just a celebrity child. They have some pull in just being a celebrity child. They don't really do nothing. They might be able to do some sports, or they might be able to do some entertainment. right? But they've been passed. Hey, you already know how that Hollywood goes down. Okay. Let me continue. I went on a little rant, Slakia. But you gonna restore them goods. His bones are full of the sins of his youth, which shall lie down with him in the dust. Yeah, because you're being reproached for your sins. The way that you got it, and that's why you want to do away with our platforms, because we're going right to the source. Okay, how did you get there? How did you get the things that you got? You talking about, America is free and equal rights and love this and love that, and you black people are shooting. You push out our sins, but what about you? What about you, Esau? The Most High is dealing with you. The Most High is not holding his mouth anymore. He's speaking out against your ass. Like I said, 2 Ezra 6, inquisition is being made. Okay, you're being examined, an inquiry. Okay, an inquiry is being made. Okay, on Esau and the heathens. Even 2/3. Though he spared and forsaken not, but keep it still within his mouth, yet his meat and his bowels is turned. It is a gall of ass within him. Okay, this truth it is beating you up. You can't. You're gonna try, right? And you're gonna have some sort of success, okay, in cutting out the truth in the earth. But that all plays in part of the Heavenly Father's plan, okay, the famine of the word. That's when it's just judgment for you now. Okay, he has swallowed down riches, going back into what? James the 5th chapter. And he shall vomit them up again. The Most High shall cast them out of his belly. See, the Most High is going to do that. Yah Bashamal Shai, who you believe is not true, who you believe is not, is false, or you're preparing a space force to go against who you classify as aliens. Okay, so hey, what about the war in heaven? That's going to happen as well. You're going to be utterly destroyed. You got Leviathan going to be coming, these different wild beasts. Okay, you're going to be scared because it's not going to go according to your plan. That's what, you know what I mean? The Lord is going to put a hedge, okay, around his elect. He's going to give his elect men spiritual powers. It's going to be like the X-Men, okay, in the government with those artificial intelligent robots. Okay, I had a vision on that. Okay, Esau had that technology, but he got his ass destroyed. Okay, and then ultimately the nuclear missile is going to finish you off. Okay, and Yahushai, can't forget about Yahushai. He gonna take the crown off your head. Okay, all you heathen, he gonna pull you out of them caves. Cause he gonna allow you to escape. We don't know how long the whole elect gonna be in the chariots. At that time, they gonna be the elect. We don't know how long the elect gonna be in the chariots with Yahushai. We don't know. Well, he gonna allow you to scurry, stay in the little dens. He gonna allow you to do that for a moment, and then once the ceremony, the toast, the crowning of the elect. Okay, New Jerusalem's coming back down to hem you motherfuckers up. Okay, you gonna be terrified. God's gonna be right there. Okay, the same men that you persecuted, the same men that you put in slavery, they're gonna be gods over you. How about that? It says, He shall suck the poison of ass, the viper's tongue shall slay him. Yeah, those missiles, man. He shall not see the rivers, the floods, the brooks of honey and butter. Right, the land of milk and honey, which just represents just heaven on earth, man. Right? He's not going to enjoy his heaven, his technocratic, and I mean this shit is super demonic. And I see why Esau, man, he's afraid, man. He's like, man, these people is doing some evil things, okay? But we're not to fret because the Most High told us to have patience. He's going to destroy this guy. We're literally reading about it right now, okay? And we have faith that these things are true. Faithful and true, as the scriptures say. Okay, in 2 Ezra 15 chapter, write it down in a book. For the words are faithful and true. Okay, that which he has labored for shall he restore. See, it's all going to that restitution. It's all going to the reparations, the true repair, and that's going to be part of it. us inheriting Esau, Edom, okay, his land and him as a nation. That's going to be all part of our reparations. The Most High going to repair us, okay? No, we ain't begging Esau, the devil, to help us out. To hell with him. He a slave. I don't give a shit how much money he got, how many gold bars he got. Okay, the scriptures talk about how it's cankered. How you gonna vomit them riches up. You gonna restore those riches. They ain't yours. Okay? The Most High didn't tell you to murder somebody to take riches. He told you something completely different. Okay? That which he labored for shall he restore, and shall not swallow it down. Right? According to his substance shall the restitution be, and he shall not rejoice therein. The restitution, the reparations, if you will. And what substances do he have? He has the whole fatness of the earth. The scriptures say that. Okay? He owns all the farmlands. He owns all the corporations. He owns all the data. He owns all the bodies of water. Now he already owns us, but now he gonna own you when you put that thing inside of you, man. And there's a lot of you people out there, you gonna take it. Alright? Because you gonna have no choice. You're not gonna have a savior. You're not looking for a savior. You're gonna be calling on Jesus. Jesus is not gonna be there, okay? You must call on Yahweh Shai. That's who's gonna come and deliver us. Why? Why is this gonna happen? Why is he gonna restore? Why is he gonna vomit these things up? Why is he gonna be destroyed? Verse 19. Because he has oppressed and have forsaken the poor. Right? Just going right back into what we read in James. Because he has violently taken away a house which he builded not. The very house of America, the lower 48, and then you got Alaska and you got Hawaii. How did you get that? Huh? Oh, the Native Americans, they was fighting each other. They was fighting each other too. That come on, bro. Like, that's a family dispute. So you telling me because of a family dispute, you have authority to come in and just murder everybody? And call them savages when you are the true savage. Okay? Now you set up the United States of America. Now you set up Europe. Now you set up New Zealand, Australia, Canada. Okay? And then you got puppet leaders throughout the whole earth that you're controlling. Okay? The Lord allows you to do that. Okay? So he can destroy you, okay, before everybody's eyes. And then have us come and lock your ass up, man. Well, let's read verse 19 again, because this is how you gain your riches, okay? Because he has oppressed and have forsaken the poor, because he has violently taken away a house which he buildeth not. Surely he shall not feel quietness in his belly. He shall not save of that which he desired, right? His heart's desire. Which when I was watching the documentary, I'm like, come on, bro, like Esau, just hurry up with it. Just do what you gotta do. Whether you're going to do an attack on the land, whether you're going to do a cyber attack, whether you're going to do more enchantments, who knows, another so-called terrorist attack, do what you got to do. You just warp speed right to your destruction. Okay, you're going to have some type of level of control, right? But you're going to lose control of the narrative. You're going to lose control of everything. It's going to spiral out of control. So much so that, hey, America is going to be completely destroyed. Okay, you're not taking that into consideration. Okay, you think somehow, some way. Well, it talked about the wise men and teamen, you know. It talks about the stargazers, the monthly prognosticators, stand up and save thee from these things that shall come upon you. You're not going to be able to save yourself from this. Okay, you're just going to run into your bunker. Okay, like the little rat that you are. And the elect going to come, we gonna grab you, bro. We going to grab you up, Esau. We going to grab you up. And we gonna put the Most High's wrath upon you. Okay, he gonna change our mind, because we can't do it right now. We in these bodies, we in these weak ass bodies. Lord, he gonna upgrade us. We gonna have the anger of the Heavenly Father upon us. He's watching. He's watched everything that you've done. All the child trafficking, all the sacrificing. Okay, all the murder, all the deceit, all the corruption, all the abominations, all the idolatry. The Lord's seen all that. Okay, all the blasphemies. You're going to pay for it. It says, there shall none of his meat be left. Therefore shall no man look for his goods. In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in strait. See? when he's getting ready to feel it, it's gonna go into it. So like I'm kind of, you know, kind of jumping the gun. But when we're literally about to go into it. We're about to come into his fullness. The CBDC, that's part of it, and it's gonna be holy hell trying to implement this. But he already hit a lot of you people with that death shot, so a lot of you just gonna drop dead. He gonna turn up the frequency. A lot of you just gonna drop dead, right? And he gonna have a new boogeyman, right? But none of those things is going to deceive the elect. In the fullness of his sufficiency, which we're about to come into, he shall be in straits, straits, a path of difficulty, because he doesn't have everybody's mind. Everybody's not going to take this device, okay? You're going to have a lot of people fight up against it, namely the elect, and the Most High is going to send his angels, okay? Daniel 12 chapter, Michael, the great prince, was standing for the children of thy people, okay? He going to stand, he going to stand for the Israelites, okay? The elect amongst the Israelites. Yeah, okay, you're going to destroy a lot of Jake. You're going to destroy these fake Israelites. Okay, cool. We get that. Okay, but you're not going to harm the elect. Okay? Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. I mean, every hand of the laborer. Which, if we would have went to James, we would have read more. It would have gone to the laborer. Okay? We read a little bit of it. But basically, it says every hand of the wicked, but it's every hand of the laborer. So, Jake is going to be all over these. Hey, Esau. Esau's mad. And that Esau's mad. You got Sir Edomites calling for an uprising. Tribunals and hangings, lynchings. Everybody that was responsible for these things that are going on, right? The Egyptian against the Egyptian, because you just pushing the people too far. When he is about to fill his belly, this is the precept that just kept popping into my mind. I was like, I gotta do a video. When he is about to fill his belly, because that's where we're at. And hey, Esau, he sounded alarm. These lower level Edomites, okay, some in Parliament, some in the Congress, you know, some in some type of government position that are opposing, whether willing or set up, they're opposing these measures, okay, because they're going to affect them, and they have some type of conscience, or they might just be a Jake. You never know, whatever it may be. Okay, give me a second. They're opposing, you know, his plan. Okay, so hey, a lot of people. I lost my train of thought, but a lot of people are going to come up against him. Okay, when he's about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him. This is it. So when you push the CBD, go ahead. I was like, come on, Esau, push it. Do all that digital control. Do all the all that BS. Usher in that Chinese communist, whatever, you know, that control, the CCP control, and Xi Jinping, and you know the credit score. Bro, that's not even his idea. That's the elite's idea. He ain't that smart. Okay, he's doing the bidding of the elites. China is a testing ground. They're gonna take the MOTB first. Okay, India. Okay, a lot of the African countries, they're gonna buck up against you. Because you got a lot of Jakes, especially West Africa, they're going to buck up against you, man. Okay? Europe going to buck up. A lot of them Europeans, man, they know what it is, man. They're going to buck up, but you're going to kill them off with famine. That's how okay, we're going to tackle that. All right, we got people that, you know, want to come against them. We're going to cut off the bread. Okay? But see, all right, cool. You're going to destroy a lot of people, but you got the elect scattered around the world that you're not going to destroy. And that's really who the Most High, that's the only people that the Most High care about is the elect. So you can destroy all these other people. Who gives a shit? Okay? That's the will of the Lord anyway. When he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. Okay? While you're setting the system, while the system is a go. Okay? Green light. Green light, we chipping people. Okay? He shall flee from the iron weapon, because we're going to be even in a greater sense of nuclear fire, nuclear war. Okay? He shall flee from the iron weapon, the bow of steel shall strike him through. It is drawn and cometh out of the body, yea, the glittering sword. Okay, like it says in 2nd Ezra, is that 6? Let me see. Okay, how, or 16, one of those, where many people on earth are going to die of famine. And then those who escape the famine, the sword won't get them. That ultimate sword is the glittering sword. Give me a second. It might be 16. You're escaping in the moment. Okay, hold on. Right. 2 Ezra 16 and 22. For many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine. So a lot of people are going to die of this famine that's coming. And the other that escape the hunger shall destroy, the sword destroy. Okay, and that main sword here in America is going to be the glittering sword. Let's read it again. Which is the nuclear missile coming out of the nuclear silo. Okay. Okay, the body. It is, verse 25, it is drawn. Let me read it 24 again. Job 20 and 24, he shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through. It is drawn, and it cometh out of the body, which is the silos. The missile silos, yea, the glittering sword. Okay, because hey, it's gonna be glittering, man. It's gonna be like it's hitting the sun and then the flames, you know. It's gonna be a glittering sword, a sharp, because a glittering sword is a sharp and polished sword, man. Okay, that sword that glitters. You know, you see the movies, right? They wash it and wipe it down and sharpen it, make it perfect. You know, they look at it, make sure it's good. All right, the perfect killing weapon. Yea, the glittering sword cometh out of his gall. Terrors are upon him. Okay, at least they're gonna be scared of shit, and you people. Well, it's going to go into it. All darkness shall be hid in the secret places. A fire not blown shall consume him. What does that mean? Nuclear fusion. It shall be ill with him that is left in his tabernacle. See? So anybody left in the tabernacle or the house, okay, of Babylon the Great, okay, spiritual Sodom, spiritual Egypt. Oh, we didn't even talk about all the sodomy that's going on. Okay, all the just debauchery that's going on, you know, that's pretty much normalized. You know, nobody even says anything about it. It's just like, oh, you know, child got trafficked. Okay, you know, two men popping each other in the middle of the street. Okay, that's love. You know. Verse 27. The heavens shall reveal his iniquity. That's what's happening right now, and the earth shall rise up against him. Okay, so hey. And you really, you know, Esau bringing out these documentaries, which you don't like the information coming out, but you really can't deal with this fire, man, this truth. Okay, the truth is as a, as a two-edged sword. Okay, it's as fire, it's as a hammer. Okay, and you're being hewed down by the word of the Lord, man. You being burnt up. Your spirit is being burnt up. Okay, you're being condemned because all these other people that are bringing out these things, they never condemn you in a way that's saying that you're gonna fail, you're gonna pay for your crime. You're going into slavery. You're not told that by any of these other guys, any of these people that bring out these things. You're not told that the Most High is going to destroy you, and that you're going to go in captivity for all your crimes, and that you're going to be done away with. You ain't being told that. They not even naming names. They just saying they're setting up a system. Who the fuck is setting it up? Tell me. Give me a name. Who? What organization? Oh, you a bullshit organization like the World Economic Forum. Klaus, this nigga, he's the only one doing it. Or Gates, he's the only one doing it. Or Elon. Come on, bro. Those is low level dudes. They ain't even part of the conversation. They just puppets. Okay, now some of these people are tied into their families, but they just puppets, man. Name some names. Okay, so hey, look, we're telling you elites, you're gonna be destroyed when you bring in this CBDC. Beautiful, bring that shit in, speed it up. When you start chipping people, that's when you're gonna be destroyed. Okay, and we're reading how you're being revealed. Okay, that's why you hard body censoring. Keep censoring. That's not going to stop the word from coming out. That's not going to stop you from being destroyed. You think, okay, we're going to cut the prophets off. We're going to cut off everybody coming against us, and we got everybody's mind. That's not how things are going to go down. We're telling you how things are going to go down. You getting ready to be destroyed. When you go in and you start to try to fill your belly, that's it. You done. Okay. When you cut the internet off, when you just go hard body at the prophets, come on, man. Esau, we're reading about your destruction. Okay, these other people, they can go in and do a documentary and bring up this document, and when they were doing, okay, good. That we use that. Keep them coming. But ultimately, we're telling the elites that they're gonna be destroyed. Okay, and all you Edomites, not just you Edomites, but all you other nations, you're going into captivity too. Okay, because you all with it. All your leaders sold out, and y'all heathens. Look what y'all doing to the earth. The house, verse 28, the increase of his house shall depart, and all his goods shall flow away in the day of his wrath. And the day of your wrath is coming. When you go and you usher in this CBDC, which you got all the pilot, the Most High with you. The Most High is with you to usher this in. Okay? The Most High is with you, Esau. Keep going. Okay? The Lord told Satan, hey, go tell Esau, keep going. Okay? And when you go in, you start chipping people, that's when Satan, he gonna depart from you. Okay? Now it's just destruction. Alright? You're gonna be sending your AI robots at the elect. You're gonna be hey, Esau, he ain't gonna stop, man. He don't want to give up this power to nobody. He'll destroy the earth before he will try to destroy the earth before he, has the Israelites rule. Okay? That's why Yahweh Shai won't come and stop all that. This is the portion of a wicked man. Who's that? Esau. The wicked elite. The spiritual wickedness in high places. The ones that are manipulating everything. Okay? Starting with the Rothschilds. Okay? And the heritage appointed unto him by the Most High. So this is getting ready to happen to you when you are about to fill your belly. Alright, next time, shalom to the elect.